Hey, what's up guys? This is Team Hard Life Captain Alberto Zertuche, and I've got the International 30 for its final spool up with us. We are going to go ahead and spool it the way the customer wants it, and we'll be getting it done so we can ship it back to him, because now we know it made it through multiple spoolings and did not crap out on us, so we should be, or the customer should be good to go when he gets his reel from us.
Taken care of with the shipping and everything?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's part of his winnings.
Okay, I didn't know that.
All right, we've got 600 yards of 130-pound test that we're going to be putting on this reel. It's going to be tuna fishing off the west coast, and yep, I know he's excited.
Gotta bite. I got a lot of stress on my mind. It's a nice day to go. Yeah, I got a line. I'ma call up the whole team.
Zero line counter. Go and get this. The Team Hard Life Anaconda knot going. Man, I gotta say, this 130 is going on really nice. Let's see. I'm gonna get this on there.
Oh, this is Jeff. Just a quick question. Did you get the shipping? Either do
So there was 100 yards of the 130, and we're still not at the first bevel, but we're gonna rock it. "200 yards, and we're right there's the bevel right there, so we got a little bit more we can do. First bevel is covered, and we're at 270 yards of 130 Diamond Gen 3 on this International. Get you a little. All right, that's 400 yards, 130. There's 500 yards, 130. We still got a little bit of space before we hit the second bevel. Bevel is covered, and we're at 556 yards. Still rolling it. All right, that's 600 yards, and the spool is supposed to only have 600 yards, and there's still plenty, so we're gonna roll it and see what it gets. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop there because it's still way more than damn, there can't be that much on there, that much extra. Is it a 600 yard spool? Let me double check. See that, or I forgot to hit the line counter. No, it says 600 yards. Well, I'm gonna unspool it all, put it all on there, and then I'm gonna downspool it and double check my work. That's the only way to be sure, so I need to check that. Says 764, but I'm gonna double check my work because I may have forgot to do the zero out of the line counter. So the only way to know is to check your work. There we go. Alright, let's go and get this back on there and re-spool it. And here we go. Another round of fun in the sun. Alright, first bevel I'm at 289. So yeah, yep, I did zero out the line counter because that is very possible for the end result to be 700 yards at the top. So, yep. Alright, that's 600 yards, and he wants a mono top shot. I just want to verify how much he wants. Hey, what's up, Jay? It's Albert. Albert with Hard Life? Not much. Working on your reel right here, and I'm spooling up. I got the 600 yards, but you also have 160 something yards extra on the spool. It actually came with a lot more line than it was notated on the spool. I got 600 yards on the reel because I thought I didn't zero out my line counter, so I downspooled it all after I filled it all the way up and stopped at 600 yards. But it still has you still got plenty of line on the spool. I don't know if it'll get 200 yards. Let me see. Hold on, real quick. Let me find that before I get sidetracked. Of the 130? No, no way. Yes, I got a 130 pound mono in the chartreuse. I don't think you'll get 200 yards at this capacity. No, I stopped at it's at the second line on the spool. You might get 100. Might. Well, that's what I'm saying. If I put the mono on now, you might get 100 yards. I don't think you'll get 200. Oh, okay. Yeah, we should be able to get that. No worries. Oh, the rest of the braid? So mono on. Yeah. So the So the only way to get 200 yards exactly is for me to downspool this, spool up the 130 pound mono first, splice into the 130 braid, and then spool it up to where you want it, and then cut it, and then backtrack it off, and then respool. If you're going to be trolling, then unless you're using some kind of way that you ensure that the line doesn't spin in the water, which mono is the only way to do it, unless you're using some kind of planer board that doesn't, Well, if you go the rest mono, like I said, you're not going to have 200 yards. Of mono topside is what I mean, all the 165 yards that's left on the spool with a little bit of gap. The mono? Okay. 1,000 yards? No. Of 130. That's what you told me it did. I haven't. You know what? Hold on. Let me check that, because I know they sent some schematics through here. Yes, sir. It sure does on the box. It says 1,015 yards of braid, and it doesn't. It's not even close. Yeah, right there. Hold on. Because I'm actually recording this because just on the by chance that the real dig crap out on me again. 1,015, yes sir. That's what it says, and it's not there. It's exact on 200. You got 750 yards. But see, but then again, too, what braid are they using that they're getting this number from? Because it's like, what type of braid? Is it Cherry Brown? Is it some off-brand? You said 0.51? Okay, hold on real quick. Well, the diamond says it's 0.52. That should not make that much of a difference at that thickness to throw it off 300 yards. Nope, because I downloaded and respooled it again. No, it's good. It's good. I wanted to record it to make sure, because this is the would have been the fifth video that I could have put out, but when I lost my other two phones, I lost all those videos. It was like 15 hours of spooling footage that I lost between this 30, the Avet 30, and the pin. I got one, but this was to test which reel of the same line specs with tight line that both would hold, because tight line was the one that gave me the most diameter, or the most line capacity that I found. And actually, I think on one of them the diamond held more than the tight line, but I don't have the videos anymore because I lost the cameras, so I'd have to redo it all. But no way. Maybe 100 yards of mono. You mean regular braid? Oh, the rest in mono. Okay. So, okay. Okay. Yeah, and then we'll send you the rest of the braid back of the diamond that's still on the spool. 165 yards, I think, is what I initially spooled it with. Yes. Yes, they gave you 760 something yards of braid on the spool. Yeah, you'll still have gap, but you won't have but maybe 5 to 10 yards of mono. Yeah. Yeah, but also too, like you said, you might not get it on there as good as we have it initially spooled here. So at where it's at now, I would add that 50 or 100 foot, and then that would be it. Okay. Okay. Well, let me get on this, and we'll get it done. Yes, sir. Yep. The 130? Yep. All right. Well, let me finish it up. All right. Bye. Will do. Okay. Yes, sir. Bye-bye. Alright guys, so what we're going to go and do is we're going to cut it here. We're going to go and fill it up with mono, leaving a gap. And yeah, he did have the extra braid on there, and you can see the difference because you see the inside housing right here, and then you can see the braid on top. You know, there's still quite a gap between the two. So, yep. So we're getting that, and we're going to go and go with the 100 pound of SFX Superior, or 130 SFX Superior as his mono top shot. Alright guys, so what I did is I've already scruffed up the 130 pound mono. This is 130 pound Diamond Gen 3 that I'm going to be putting over the line. And I'm going to add some of the Gorilla Glue. I like this Gorilla Glue right here because it sets, but it is flexible. And also too, it doesn't set within a few seconds, so that doesn't mean it's going to be brittle, and gives me the time that I need to tie on my braid that I tie over this to do my closeout. What I do is I do 1/2 hitch to start. Right there. Then I do another 1/2 hitch with the other side. Oop. Put my 2 over, walk it in there, make sure these tag ends stay over here. Keep doing 1/2 hitches all the way till I get to the end. Now that I've completely encompassed the knot, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what they do a closeout. So I'm going to bring it in, start my 1/2 hitches, do 3 or 4 times, take my tag end this way, and now I'm going to unravel my loop. It's going to do it 3 or 4 times, and what I'm doing is basically hiding my tag end. There we go. Now I'm going to cut it off and clean it up. It'll be good to go. Right there. Need my lighter. There you are. There is my closeout. Now I can spool it up and be good to go. There we go. Alright, I'm going to send the customer a picture real quick. I've added 53 yards, and I just need his confirmation if that's, making sure it's not too full for him so he can fish with it. Alright guys, so we're good right there with the line capacity on this International 30. So it's 653 yards, 600 yards, 130 pound braid, and 53 yards, 130 pound mono. Very nice. But nowhere near the amounts that Penn International is claiming. You can get 1,015 yards, 130 of braid. So we should have gotten a lot more braid before the cutoff point. Yep. And even then, y'all saw when I filled it up completely at the beginning of the video with 750 yards of 130 with a little bit of gap. Not enough to equate to 1,000 yards.